Here on Fully Booked and Caffeinated, we're constantly on the go, but sometimes we just need to unwind and relax with a good book. Enter Good Feels THC-infused seltzers. Good Feels is committed to redefining the way you relax. Made with all-natural ingredients and offering flavors like dragon fruit raz, pineapple mango, and blood orange, these drinks are the cornerstone of great taste and tranquility. Not in the mood for bubbles? Good Feels also offers gummies and mood booster drops to add to your favorite beverage. Whether you're looking to unwind after a long day, enjoy a night in with friends, or just need a little something to take the edge off, Good Feels Cannabis Seltzers are perfect for any occasion. And we've got an exclusive promo code for listeners of the pod. Go to shop.getgoodfeels.com and use promo code CAFPOD for 20% off, 21 and over only. Again, that's shop.getgoodfeels.com, promo code CAFFPOD. Try it out and let us know your favorite time to unwind with a Good Feels Cannabis Seltzer.
You know when you have that midday crash and need something quick to perk you up? Well, enter Quantum Squares. Quantum Squares is an energy bar that is redefining the typical energy snacks by offering a scientifically formulated recipe with 100 milligrams of organic caffeine, which is the equivalent to an 8-ounce coffee, for long-lasting, stable energy. These bars deliver balanced nutrition by featuring 10 grams of plant protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates, with flavors such as peanut butter, dark chocolate, and dark chocolate pink Himalayan salt. And for all our food ingredient sensitive listeners, Quantum Squares are certified gluten-free, non-GMO, plant-based, kosher, vegan, dairy-free, and soy-free, with no artificial additives or sugar alcohols. If these energy bars sound like something for you, we have an exclusive 25% discount off any product for our listeners with the promo code CAFPOD. So head on over to quantumsquares.com to shop their delicious products and use our exclusive discount. Again, that's Quantum Squares, QUANTUMSQUARES.com, promo code CAFPOD.
Welcome to your favorite bookish podcast, Fully Booked and Caffeinated. I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Heather.
And today we have our monthly bonus episode, Bookish Banter, where we discuss the other books we've been reading this past month and whether we recommend them, and also our other favorite pop culture obsessions. This is May's recap. So summer is upon us.
Yes, it is.
Somehow I just finished school a couple weeks ago. It feels both like yesterday and 10 years ago. We're entering Heather's birthday month.
We are.
How exciting.
Big 3-7.
We're just talking about our birthday plans. Yeah, you're going to definitely 37.
I was like 36.
Right?
You know, you definitely hit that point in life where you actually cannot remember how old you are.
Oh, actually, my mom and I were arguing about it the other day because she's like, you're 36. And I was like, girl, I am not. I am 35. But anyway, she doesn't even know how to spell my middle name. So it's really rough around here. Anywho, so yeah, let's talk about what we're drinking.
I actually did stop at Dunkin' on my way home. I just had a princess party with Millie, which was super cute. And I desperately needed some caffeine. So
yeah,
I stopped and got just like the usual iced caramel coffee from Dunkin'. And it's actually not bad. Because sometimes, you know, when you get a coffee from there, like late in the day, sometimes the coffee might taste like burnt,
it's like burnt
or
and
old.
stale.
It actually tastes good.
Nice.
So I'll hand it to them. Yeah.
All right, we'll accept it. I all week have been making Nespresso lattes because I realized that my ratio of coffee pods to espresso pods was not right.
Oh, I forgot to tell you.
What?
R.I.P. my Nespresso.
Where's it going?
In the trash.
Why?
Eric burnt the wire.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was laying in bed last week and I could smell burnt rubber. And I was like, what happened? And he was like, the wire to the coffee machine. He was like, it's fine. And I was like, Eric, the wire is exposed. I can see the electric part of the wire now. I was like, this is not usable. But it's also not his fault because I had used it that morning. And when I unplugged it, it fell onto like the oven. And he didn't notice it when he turned on the 2 burners to sterilize his jars for the jam. And it caught fire.
Oh my goodness.
But Eric's parents have one that they don't use. So
wonderful.
I will have one in 2 months.
Yes. Perfect.
Yeah,
okay.
So back to no coffee, but it's fine. Anyways, continue.
Well, I, knock on wood, still have my Nespresso and it's still cranking. So I've just been making my lattes all week. Almond milk, espresso, my brown sugar cinnamon Tirani syrup.
Nice, nice.
And they're delicious. So
Good.
I'm on my latte kick.
I love that.
And we're going to get delicious lattes tomorrow.
I'm so excited for that marshmallow cold foam. It's so good.
I know. I wonder what I'm going to get. I haven't decided yet. But we're literally recording again on Monday. So we'll tell you guys about it then.
We'll report back in 2 days.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. So, Heather, I have 10 books to talk about.
Great. I have
We're going to be here a while. I really finished school and was like, all these books that I've been just sitting and staring at for the past months because I didn't have time to read them, I am now shoving down my throat. So I started with 2 arcs, and one of them, well, actually both of them are 2 of my most anticipated reads of the year, which is crazy that I got arcs for them.
I love that for you.
So the first one is Headlights by CJ Lead, and I hated it.
Oh, no.
And I hated it.
Oh, no.
And the reviews of it are really good so far. Like, everyone who has gotten arcs have been really liking it. I think it just did not work for me. First of all, it's a male main character.
Okay.
And my favorite books by CJ Lead have a female main character. So I was already like, why is there a man here? And the horror didn't start for a while because the beginning was like a police procedural.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm really sad because obviously I was looking forward to it, but I'm glad that other people are liking it.
Yeah. Sometimes, listen,
Great for them.
Sometimes books just don't, you're not going to like every single book you read.
I know. And I wanted to DNF it. And I was like, I can't. And I didn't. I stuck it through.
Well, that's good, but also it's okay to DNF.
Oh, yes, I know. But I was like, because it's an arc and because it's one of my favorite authors, I'm like, I at least have to finish it. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
So then my other arc was Fabulous Bodies by Chuck Tingle. Thank God this one delivered. Oh, I loved it so much. Okay, so it follows Poppy, who's an influencer by day, and at night she steals and sells corpses.
Okay.
And it was campy and gory and graphic, and it had the like Hollywood sparkle that a lot of Chuck Tingle's books have. It was just so much fun. I loved it. So thank goodness. If I had 2 of these fail this month, I would have positively died.
Are we ever going to cover a Chuck Tingle book on the podcast?
We have to, but we should cover one of his, like, what's your favorite title by him?
The dinosaur porn ones?
Yes. Imagine we cover one of those. He posts all the time, because I follow him on social. He posts his book covers all the time and is just like, look how funny I am. This one is Chef Woolly Mammoth Eats My Butt. And the caption is, yes, chef. Like, he's so funny. Anyway, so yes, perhaps one day. Next, I read The Caretaker by Marcus Cleaver. This one just came out earlier this year. So it follows Macy, who takes on a house-sitting job. But there are a lot of rules to this job. And apparently the future of humanity is resting on her shoulders.
Okay.
And I will say Macy is very unlikable and very frustrating. But not liking her kind of worked by the end.
Okay.
And just like with his last book, there's so many unanswered questions, but it kind of adds to his, like, this is definitely his style.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of adds to the whole, like, supernatural fever dream feel, and it leaves a lot up to the reader's interpretation. So I did really like this a lot. I don't think it's going to be one that, like, stays with me. Like, it's not going to be my favorite of the year or anything like that, but I thought it was a really good, like, second big novel for him. And then I listened to The Mean Ones by Tatiana Schlotbahn. That's a crazy hyphenation. Anyway, I like this one a lot. This is about a girl who witnessed her friends being murdered as a kid at summer camp.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's got this new identity to, like, leave that behind. And she goes on a camping trip and all the visions start coming back. So it has, like, dual POVs. And the earlier POV is, like, her and her friends at the summer camp. There's a lot of, like, the cattiness and, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, girl stuff. It's kind of like the horror version of The Last Time I Lied.
Oh, okay.
I think you would actually like this one. It was pretty good. And then I also listened to Coffin Moon by Keith Rawson. This is a vampire book. And normally I like my vampire sapphic, but this was not sapphic. But it had a whole, like, revenge plot.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this, like, family element. It was good. I honestly wanted it to be longer, and that's something I rarely say. But I still really liked it. It was good.
Good.
And then I also listened to Feed by Mira Grant. I'm not even going to talk about this one because I hated it. And I'm mad at myself for not DNFing it because, you know, I'll DNF.
Yeah.
This was a 15-hour audiobook. Why did I keep listening?
I don't know.
It was supposed to be about zombies. There were no whatever. I'm done thinking about it. Moving right along.
You're not giving it a second more of your time.
I literally gave it 2 stars on Storygraph because I was like, I can't give it 1 star because then I'm mad at myself for not DNFing it. So
that's
it's getting
fair.
2 from me.
Mm-hmm.
Next. I'm mad again just thinking about it. I read The Glutton by A.K. Blakemore. This is about a patient in a hospital who starts telling his life story to a nun. The nun is irrelevant to the story. I'm not sure why he's talking to a nun, but he is. And the patient has this insatiable hunger that he's never been able to control, and thus it's gotten him in trouble in life. So I liked a lot about this. Like the characters, the depravity, the imagery was all, like, very bizarre, but I did not like the writing at all. Like, it was very repetitive, overly descriptive, and the structure was very weird. So I rated 3.5, but it was just
Mm-hmm.
nothing to, you know, be that excited about. I'm almost done. And then I also listened to That's Not My Name by Megan Lally. Actually, this had been on my TBR for a while, and then that event that we were looking at, the one in
Pennsylvania,
wherever it was, in Pennsylvania,
mm-hmm.
Megan Lally was actually going to be there.
Oh,
this
nice.
is the book that she has. So I was like, oh, I should probably read that one. This is a solid thriller. It has, like, dual POVs. So one is this girl who wakes up on the side of the road with no memories, and some guy shows up and says that he's her dad. And then the other POV is this kid whose girlfriend went missing. So obviously you see what's wrong right up front, but you know that there has to be more to the story. So I liked that the reveal was kind of like the obvious was already there.
Okay.
And then the reveal, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My only gripe was that the characters were so young and they kept trying to, like, force the parents in because they were high schoolers.
Oh.
But, like, the relationships were so pointless. I just hated it. I wish that they were, like, college-age kids. Mm-hmm. It actually reminded me of a book we read for book club, and I don't remember it. Do you remember the book we read where, I don't want to give any spoilers when we think of the name of it, where someone was trapped in a house and, like, seeing through the bars and the window, they were kidnapped, and there was a little girl and a doll.
Then she was gone?
And then they were running through. No, that was the kid, right? Then She Was Gone was the little kid.
That was a Lisa Jewell book.
Yeah. That was the little kid who was, like, in a storm drain or something. Let's see.
Wasn't the storm drain Night Swim by Megan Golden?
Oh, copies from... It could be this one. It certainly could be.
I think the Storm Drain was Night Swim because then it was like there was like a podcast element, right?
I thought Night Swim was about the rape.
About the rave?
The rape.
No. I don't know. We read too many books.
Yeah, the Night Swim was about the rape trial. I don't know. Anyway, I'll think about it. It could be that one. Could be one that I read and we didn't read for the podcast.
Oh, I thought...
for the book club.
There was also the other book we read that had to do with the trial, The Holdout.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot we read that. That was so long ago.
I can't keep up with myself.
Wow. We should really, make a list of all the books we read. Not that we'd be able to do it, because... Apparently, we don't know shit. Anyway.
That's what Goodreads is for.
Yeah, literally. I should have done a separate list. Just book club books. Okay. Anywho, I probably feel the same way about this book as I did about the other one. It was a solid thriller. I liked it, but I had my issues.
Mm-hmm.
And then, just last night, I finished Spread Me by Sarah Gailey.
That's a fun name.
I just need everyone to understand that when I say a book is weird... I fucking mean it, okay? This book is about a group of researchers who are doing a field study in the desert, and they bring a live specimen into their lab. And the head of the research study, Kinsey, wants to fuck the specimen.
Is the specimen non-human?
Correct.
Is it an alien?
It's a virus.
Oh.
Unsure. This was the horniest, raunchiest, weirdest shit I've read in a long time.
Is that the author that wrote Just Like Home?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But that book was
yeah, so sexual. At one point,
I think she has an interesting brain.
They.
Oh, they. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know that. Yeah, that they have an interesting brain, because I remember in Just Like Home, some of the plot points, I was like, oh, that's a lot. Okay.
Yeah, this was, and I took microbiology, so there was a lot of talking about the structure of the virus and stuff, and I was like, oh, I do know this.
That's cool.
I was like, I know what you're saying. I don't want to know what you're saying, because this shit is crazy. But I rated it 4 stars, so I don't know what that says about me, and that's for me and my therapist to discuss.
I like that.
But that's where we are. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, and then my last read, other than Fabulous Bodies, my favorite read was Carl's Doomsday Scenario by Matt Dinniman. So this is the second in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow it delivered just as well as the first one.
Nice.
There were a lot less side characters in this one, so it mostly just focused on Carl, Princess Donut, and Mordecai. But it's definitely a sequel. You can't read these standalone. And this series is going to be so bad for me because I forget so much after I read. So I was like, they kept referring to stuff that happened in the first book, and I was like,
okay,
I don't remember that person. So I already requested the third book from the library, so I could try to read them all as quickly as possible so I don't miss the good details.
That makes sense.
So we'll see. But this is the shortest one. They just keep getting thicker and thicker after this one. So
that's how Sarah J. Maas's books are.
Exactly. So I'm like, I got to get these done during the summer because I'll have no hope during the school year.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Finn, the end.
Hooray. Tell me about your book.
Yeah, so this month was definitely a reading slump for me. I only read books that were for the podcast. Life's been crazy, and I haven't just had any desire to read, but I did read one book, and it took me 2 weeks to finish it, which is very unlike me, because it was also one of my anticipated reads for this year, and it was good. So I read In Her Own League by Liz Tomforty.
Okay.
Which is, it's an enemies to lovers / workplace / sports romance. So it's not technically a part of the Windy City series. It's definitely more of a standalone spin-off. The main male character, Emmett Montgomery, has a big part in the one book Caught Up in the the series because his daughter ends up getting together with the male main character in that book, but the female main character is a badass woman and she owns a baseball team.
Ooh,
and
I was going
now,
to say, what sport are we?
Yeah,
romancing?
and then Emmett is the captain. It's not the captain of the baseball team. He's the coach of the baseball team. And so, obviously, you know, as with anything, there's taboo if you date your employee. And then there's also the added issue of her being a woman. And, you know, how dare a woman in a high-ranking job fuck one of her employees? Looks bad.
Oh, of course.
You know?
Yeah.
So, but it was good. I liked it. You know,
Okay,
it just took me a minute, you know, and it's fine. I'm working on it, but
it's all right. Not every month is going to be a reading month.
No, and I was looking at my list and I was like, there's really only one. It's like, oh, I thought there was going to be two.
I thought there was going to be two at least.
Nope, just one. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah,
well, at least it was a good one.
Yeah. And I have like a huge pile behind me. I keep buying the new books that come out, so I'll eventually get to them.
It's you got to read Carly Fortune's new book.
I do. Yep, that's the next in my pile, so that's probably the one I'll start next, hypothetically.
Yeah, but wait till you're out of your slump so you can enjoy it.
Well, I am out of my slump because the book that we're covering next month I finished in 2 days, and now I'm like, oh, okay, I'm back.
Oh, yay. Okay, I love that. All right,
yeah,
that's good.
It pulled me out, so...
Good. So you just needed a little change
of pace. A good
pace.
Thriller always does that. I feel like that's a thriller is always a good palate, like a cleanser with reading. I don't know why.
Yeah. No, I agree. Even if
that
it's
happened,
not
because that happened
thriller.
To me when we read The Sanatorium. I was in a really bad reading slump then, and then I read The Sanatorium, and I it. All of a sudden, I was like back. So, you know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's what we did in the month of May.
Love that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Any upcoming releases for next month?
Yeah, I have 2 romances.
Okay, let's hear them.
The Missed Connection by Tia Williams. So she wrote 7 Days in June, the one that we read. Oh, yeah. So she has a new book coming out. So I'm definitely interested in reading it because I liked that. But the one I'm really excited about is Ashley Poston has a new book, The Someday Garden.
Oh, I didn't see either of these.
Yeah, and she's has quickly become like a favorite of mine. So I am definitely excited to read it. I'm a little jealous because the UK release is way prettier than the US release.
Is it?
Yeah, but it's fine. I'm still gonna get it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's definitely one of your favorites, so that's good.
Yeah.
2 of my arcs are coming out in June.
Mm-hmm.
So one is Slasher Summer by E.L. Chen, which I
saw
talked
that
about a couple months ago.
I did see that one.
Absolutely loved that book. Such a good slasher for summer. I mean, come on. It writes itself. Such a good book, though. I really loved that one. And then Headlights, which I just bashed, but I acknowledge that a lot of other people liked it, so don't let my opinion sway you. I rated a book about a virus who fucks a girl 4 stars, okay? Mm-hmm. My opinion can't be trusted, but I have the microphone. So
we do what we can.
And then there's this book called Heather by Caitlin Mullen. The only reason this one popped up, it's a thriller. It popped up for me because it's like for fans of God of the Woods. But when I was reading the description, it takes place in the New Jersey Pine Barrens.
And it's called Heather.
Yeah. I was like, wow, maybe I need to add this to my list. And then there's 2 other horror books coming out by authors that I like. By authors that I like sometimes. Dead But Dreaming of Electric Sheep by Paul Tremblay.
Oh, yes.
And by I mean I've read several of his books and liked 1.5 of them.
Was one the one that was like a tape on the front of the cover?
Oh, that was...
Or like a movie film?
Yeah, horror movie.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Horror movie by Paul Tremblay. That was the only one I liked. And then there was one that was okay. Mm-hmm. Good call. And then the other one is The Summer Fun Massacre by Craig DeLuey. I I've only read two other books by Craig DeLuey. I liked them both, but I didn't love them.
Yeah.
But this one seems like a super fun, like summer slasher also.
Good.
So
I did see that Lisa Jewell has a new book too that's coming out next month.
She'd be cranking them out too.
But, she's not one of my favorites, so I'm not anticipating it. May potentially read it in my future.
I'm mad at her because her last new release I didn't like. So, but she's one of those that I will definitely read it eventually. Just
exactly.
Not, I won't prioritize it.
Agreed.
Okay, before we get into our book noise, let's take a quick ad break. Here at Fully Booked and Caffeinated, we love coffee, but there are so many options to choose from in the coffee game. So how can you narrow it down? Well, allow us to help. Afuera Coffee is a company that sources their specialty beans from Central and South America, and the environment is quite literally in every bean. The volcanic soil infuses each coffee bean with vibrant and unique flavors. They have a flavor for everyone based on your personal tastes. Bold espresso for me, smooth light roast for Heather. And that's not all. The best part about Afuera Coffee is the ethical sourcing and sustainable farming practices they use to give you the best coffee while still protecting Mother Earth. And there's more. 5% of all sales are donated back to charities that provide conservation efforts to the great outdoors. If you don't believe me, go to their website, afueracoffee.com, and click on the 5% pledge tab. They have some great info on how much their pledge to charity has already impacted the environment. So check out Afuera Coffee if you're looking for great tasting, vibrant coffee, and you can rest assured knowing that you're contributing not only to your own happiness, but to the environment that we so desperately need to protect. This is an exclusive discount for listeners of our show. Use our promo code to get 15% off any product at afueracoffee.com. That's AFUERA coffee.com. Use promo code CAFFPOD, CAFFPOD. Again, that's afueracoffee.com, promo code CAFFPOD for 15% off sustainable and ethically sourced coffee.
Here at Fully Booked and Caffeinated, Kelsey and I love a good strong coffee. But sometimes you just need a coffee to take the edge off and not keep you up all night, or maybe you're cutting back on your caffeine intake without sacrificing the flavor. Well, that's where Savorista Coffee comes in. Savorista Coffee offers premium craft decaf and half-calf blends that are small batch roasted for exceptional taste with ethically sourced beans, natural decaffeination, and bold flavors, such as the Colombian Inspiration Decaf with chocolate, caramel, citrus, and fruit notes, or the Barely Buzzed Half Calf with dark chocolate, toasted marshmallows, and walnuts, which is directly going into my shopping cart. Our listeners can enjoy an exclusive discount of 25% off any product with our promo code CAFFPOD. So head on over to Savorista.com and be sure to put in that promo code during checkout. Again, that's Savorista, Savorista.com, promo code CAFFPOD to try out what customers rave to be the best decaf coffee they've ever tried.
If you're a listener of the pod, you know that Heather and I are booked and busy. We're always looking for ways to make our life easier and to boost our energy and focus, which is why we've got a company for you to check out called Strong Coffee Company. Their instant coffee and latte options not only provide a quick route to your delicious morning coffee, their blends are also infused with 15 grams of grass-fed protein, 5 grams of MCTs, 250 milligrams of adaptogens such as ashwagandha and theanine. If you're like, what the heck does all that mean? It means you'll be getting much better sleep, more mental clarity, and no jitters or crashes. Better sleep means more productivity and more energy to do things you love, like read and listen to this podcast. So if you're committed to being your best, healthiest self without giving up your daily cup of coffee, check out Strong Coffee Company. We've got an exclusive discount for you only for listeners of our show. Head to strongcoffeecompany.com and use promo code CAFFPOD to get 20% off any product. This is the highest discount Strong Coffee offers, so make sure to use this code ASAP and let us know what you think. Again, that's strongcoffeecompany.com and use promo code CAFFPOD.
If you've been a long-time listener of the pod, you know Kelsey and I are all about pop culture and the entertainment industry. And if you happen to be looking for a one-place stop to shop for officially licensed merchandise, we've got the place for you. Old Glory is the ultimate destination to shop, offering over 300,000 items for music, sports, entertainment, and pop culture fans. This family-owned superstore has provided high-quality clothing and accessories since 1969, featuring the world's most iconic bands, sports teams, fan-favorite apparel, and quirky gifts, which means there's truly something for everyone. With free standard shipping and same-day order processing, Old Glory delivers fast and reliable service with every purchase. So whether you are shopping for yourself or looking for that perfect gift, Old Glory is your one-stop shop for iconic, high-quality merch, and our lucky listeners will receive an exclusive 15% off any product with the promo code CAFPOD. So head on over to oldglory.com to begin shopping their wide range of high-quality merchandise and get that exclusive discount. Again, that's Old Glory, OLDGLORY.com, promo code CAFPOD.
And we're back. Okay, I don't have anything oh my God, should we take another break?
Excited.
Excited. I don't have anything too exciting this month. Just a couple like casting things, book releases. Nothing huge, but last month we had 3,000 million things. So
some months are busier than others. That's all.
Some months I'm busy reading, and other months I'm busy TikToking about reading. You know what I mean? So the cast was announced for Emily Henry's Beach Read.
Yes, it was.
I don't know how to say her name. Phoebe Denevor.
I actually don't know how to pronounce her last name either.
Okay. And Patrick Schwarzenegger are the Gus? What's his name?
His name is August. His name is August. Yeah.
What's her name? I looked it up. I swear to God, I looked it up today when I did my notes.
January.
Oh, that's dumb. Both of their names.
No, wait. Then maybe his name's not.
That can't be right.
Wait.
January and
his name is Gus. Yes, but isn't it?
Oh, is it short for August?
Yes, isn't it?
We've read this book. We reviewed this book.
But there's so many books, Kelsey, in my brain.
It is August and January. Wow, that is so obnoxious. I'm sorry.
Did we talk about that on the podcast? Probably.
I'm sure we did. And right now I'm looking up the episode. Hold on.
That was also like pre-giving birth, so.
It was so long ago. Okay. All right, so we reviewed Beach Read on episode 24. So we are obviously excited for the movie. And then they just announced 2 more additions to the casting.
Yes.
Kevin Bacon and Andie MacDowell.
Which is like decent pulls.
Yeah, they haven't said what parts they're playing yet.
I would think that Kevin Bacon is going to be the dad. Because I remember like her dad dies. Mm-hmm. And that's why she...
Spoiler alert.
Oh my God, who cares? This is too old. It's been out for so fucking long.
We have no integrity on this podcast.
No, my integrity has gone out the window. And I don't know who the Andie MacDowell is going to play, though.
Wasn't there
a girlfriend?
Like a bookstore, the bookstore owner that she got close with?
Potentially.
In the little town, she went to the bookstore. They did like a little wine night. Yeah, there's a bookstore owner, and I'm pretty sure it was like a gay. Anywho, okay, that could be Andie MacDowell. Obviously, we talked about it. People are pissed about the casting for Gus and January. Mm-hmm. And Emily Henry had to tell her fans to calm down and trust the vision. Mm-hmm. Which I also agree with because, like, I mean, I know that people are going to have reactions to the casting because you have in your mind who you want to be cast. But, like, stop saying that they're going to do this horrible job and they're ruining the movie. Wait till you see the movie to decide if they ruined it.
And I think and I think it's tough as well because everyone's view on Patrick Schwarzenegger is recent in he was in a incestual relationship with his brother on White Lotus. So he's going from that to this. So I think that is a reason that I think people have such an issue with it is because now he's going from that to being like a male romance lead. Mm-hmm. And I think that people are a little skeeved out about it just because of who he played in White Lotus.
Which is so silly.
Because I don't think he's a bad actor. Like, I liked his acting in White Lotus. I think he played that part perfectly, actually, to be quite honest. So
he really did.
Who's to say that he's not going to do well as Gus? So
yeah, I mean, my first thought is like, I don't find him attractive, but that could change.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like, that's true too. Because I feel like there's some people that I'm not really attracted to, but then
like that man in The Housemaid. I did not find attractive, and then I saw it, and he was bad in the movie, okay? But I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Who is this guy? So that could change. I just feel like it's so... Well, you know, the internet is foul. People are horrible. So, but like everyone, when you're reading, has a different picture in their mind. Even if they're well described, you could still be picturing something completely different in your mind.
Exactly.
So, whatever. We have to wait and see how it goes. Other than that, Casey McQuiston announced that they are... Quiston? That sounds so weird. What is with me and my qu today? Casey McQuiston, perhaps, announced that they are releasing a novella titled Red, White, and Royal Blue, The Private Correspondence.
Oh, that's
which
fun.
Is a continuation of the book, and it's a collection of letters and notes that the two main characters exchange over the next 17 years after the first book took place.
I love that.
Yes, because one of our favorite parts was the emails and letters that they sent. We covered this book all the way back on episode 4.
Wow.
In February 2023.
Oh, that's crazy.
So go back and listen to it. Don't judge us on our sound.
I don't even want to know.
It's our 4th episode. I don't know how that's aged. I hope we sound a little better now. And then my last thing is good and bad news. Okay. The good news is the Book It program is back at Pizza Hut.
Oh.
The bad news is it's still only for children.
Oh. Well, I'll use Millie as an excuse. I'll pretend that my 3-year-old is reading hundreds of books.
Hundreds of romance books. How about I could read for Billy?
Yeah.
I read a lot of books. I'll sign her little checklist.
I mean, technically, she is reading 3 books a night with Eric.
Go.
So, or me. So technically, she's reading.
She's reading a lot.
Yeah.
I was reading books to my nephew. I mean, to my... We call him my nephew. He's not. My cousin.
It's fine.
I read a bunch of books to him.
It counts.
It counts.
It's an audiobook.
Exactly. He was listening to the audiobook. Yeah, so I'm glad that it's back because the nostalgia, and also seeing people who can't fucking read or who don't understand the importance of books or the importance of libraries or censorship or any of the other things we discuss in this podcast. They should be reading. So I'm glad that we're inspiring our children to read again.
Yeah, I am too, because that was the best program.
And I love pizza.
Who doesn't?
True. My last thing to talk about is our new logo.
Yes.
So you guys may have noticed we got a new logo. It's after we were on here talking shit about ChatGPT with our ChatGPT ass logo. Okay. And we said that we were hypocrites. We said it. But we decided not to be hypocrites anymore. So I hired an artist on Fiverr to redesign our logo in the style of the ChatGPT logo that we liked, but to add their own little flair onto it.
And it's super cute.
It's very cute. And it's very, like you said, it's very kind of like magical looking.
It is.
Whimsical looking.
Yeah.
And it still has all our stuff in there. So let us know if you like it. And if you don't
tell us.
Keep it to yourself. Thank you so much. But it's not from ChatGPT, so yay us.
Woo! I heard that they're like trying to put a data center in Ocean County.
Bye-bye clean water.
Yeah.
They should just put it in Trenton. My water ain't clean anyway.
Yeah, I think they're trying to put it in Forked River.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How exciting. Any book noise that you have for this month?
No, because everything that enters my brain immediately goes out if I don't write it down. So,
Okay.
my goal is for June is to actually remember things, because there were things and I don't remember
update
them.
the notes app. Come on.
I know, but I don't do it.
Girl, it's what
Listen, May was a lot for me. Okay.
Good heavens. All right. June, Heather will have some book noise.
Yeah.
And I'll probably have some obnoxious author to call out on here.
Yeah, probably.
Anywho, speaking of what we talked about last month, Andy Weir and his dumbass politics statements.
Yes.
People are we've gotten a lot of interaction on TikTok about it. So people were saying the same thing that we were saying. Basically, how can he say that when he's written these books, which so clearly have these themes in them?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited for us to discuss that next month.
It'll be fun.
Anywho, let's switch it on over to TV, movies, documentaries, podcasts, all of those things. Reality TV. We watched the Survivor finale.
We did.
Survivor ended, Survivor 50. And I don't want to speak for both of us, but while we're not fully happy with who won, we're okay with who won.
Yeah, with the choices that were given, I'm happy with who won.
Mm-hmm. And I'm also happy that Jonathan is making such a goddamn fool of himself on his interview circuit, talking about how Aubrey shouldn't have won. She didn't deserve it. She only got it because she played 5 times. The only reason he lost is because Cirie poisoned the jury against him. First of all, don't fucking come for Cirie, brother. And then the clip of Ashley from Tyson's podcast interviewing Tiffany, and Tiffany saying it's because she was a girl.
Yup.
Went super viral. So I'm glad that people are seeing him for the misogynist MAGA weirdo that he is.
And it's like, he has some balls coming for Cirie, saying that when he came into this season with a pre-alliance. And like,
literally.
And basically coming in with a game given to him by Boston Rob. Like, it's not even your own game. So shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. And the way he's like, Mr. Tyson, what do I need to do to win?
Oh my God. I know. I was so happy because the finale ended and I was like, I no longer need to hear Mr. Jeff anymore. And then I listened to Tyson's podcast, X interviews, and then I heard Mr. Tyson again. And then I heard Mr. Tyson. I was like, God damn it.
God damn it.
But now it's officially done. Hopefully.
Done. I mean, I've been seeing so many clips because I obviously haven't watched any of his other interviews, but I've been watching the clips of them. And yeah, he's just really embarrassing himself. Also,
I mean, his hair is embarrassing as well.
Dude, brush your hair. Like,
he doesn't even need to speak. The hair says enough.
His voice just...
Listen,
it gives me the ick so bad.
I don't mean to be mean and talk shit, but some people deserve it.
I do mean to be mean. I do. And the way that Stephanie had drool puddled around herself, the way that she would have taken her underpants off and thrown them at him like a rock star. The total package.
The amount of times, and I said this in my TikTok, you would be drunk if you took a shot every time she said total package. And then she fucking wrote it on the vote. Like, come on, girl. We get it. Like, you want to fuck Jonathan. I don't think he wants to fuck you, but
no.
You're just an alcoholic who is, what is it? She came for Eliza, and Eliza's Jewish, right? So she had like some...
Yeah, she's anti-Semitic. She's racist. She uses the R word constantly. MAGA. She's MAGA. So I can't stand her. I'm so happy that she was gone early. I wish she wasn't on the jury. Chrissy was bad enough, but Stephanie, I can't fucking stand. And, I mean, the mistake heard around the world with Jeff.
Amazing.
spoiling
Amazing.
the fire making was so good.
But he really came back so good with it. Like, I was very impressed with how he approached it after that. And it's like, listen, they haven't done a live finale in, 10 seasons? Right? Because was Winners at War the last live finale?
Yeah.
And then it was
and
during,
that wasn't.
No, because it was during COVID.
So it was 49
So before that.
before,
So it's been
39.
It's been like 10 seasons since they've done a live, a little over 10 since they've done a live finale. So
yeah. And I've seen a lot of conspiracy theories that he did it on purpose so that they never have to have a live finale again. I'm not saying I don't believe those theories,
but
I do believe them.
I like the live finale.
Yeah, but this was just a finale. There was no reunion part. So we didn't even get that. Like, he didn't ask questions. Like, you know how they used to do it? They would read the votes at the beginning because you wouldn't watch the whole episode. I liked when they did that, and then you actually asked them. And he said before they don't do that because they don't want the contestants responding to, like, what they see on the internet or, like, what the internet thinks. But, like, have you watched a Bravo reunion? We're only here because of the internet, you know? Anyway, so I think it needs to be tweaked. I don't think they'll ever do it again. It's obviously very, very expensive for them, so it doesn't make sense. And then Jeff heard us fucking talking and then came and sabotaged my camera.
Literally.
God, I believe it. He's all-powerful.
He is.
Anywho, any other Survivor thoughts?
No, I think we talked about it. You know, obviously my dream final three would have been Suri, Ozzy, and Tiff, but
100%. But Suri did say that she's got a lot of things cooking.
Yeah, I mean, there was no way she didn't win the 100, the fan favorite. Like, Jeff didn't even say it. He was like, "Oh, who do you guys think it is?" And everyone was like, "Suri." Like,
and
so, like,
remember they used to say, like, "Oh, it was really close between blah blah." He's like, "Everyone got some votes, but you guys know who won." So obvious.
So I'm excited for her. I think that, you know, I got some backlash in my comments because I said that, like, Suri is like the face of Survivor, and everyone's like, "Well, she didn't win," and I was like, "Doesn't matter. She is clearly the most prolific player aside from, like, Sandra and Boston Rob. Yes, I am not, you know, yucking their yum. They definitely are great players, but Suri, who has come on, what was this, her 5th season, and she's never won." But people are literally fucking obsessed with her, and she's a mastermind.
And the fact that every single season with her, people go in knowing they have to get rid of her, and still she makes it so far.
She made it so much farther than I ever would have thought she would in this season. And they keep saying,
like, "Oh God, that charm is working on me. I could see her doing it," but, like, she's just so good at it. Yeah. And the fact that Jeff fucking loves her. And, you know, he's picky. Which I'm surprised, because he like...
And then when she got voted out, he, like, let her say the tribe has spoken. Like, Suri is just the queen and everyone must bow down and you just need to get over it.
Exactly. I'm surprised that he loves her so much because she has done other shows and usually he hates that. But he knows where that cash cow is.
And and he knows that she's unfortunately never going to win because she's too good at the game.
100%. But I will watch literally anything that she's on.
Same.
And Ozzy? Ozzy, that fine-ass man?
I know!
So not my type with his mullet and fucking earring.
No, definitely not, but I love him. He's stupid. He should have played his idol. But I still love him.
Although it made me happy that people were saying that he was making fun of Stephanie, like, to her about the total package thing. He kept being like, "Total package," and she was so embarrassed. So, good. Yeah, I'm sure we'll see him again, because he, you know, people love him. What's going on there?
I do.
Okay. Also, I watched, you're not quite caught up yet, but I watched the Summer House Reunion Part 1. And holy fuck. It's so good.
I know.
There's just no one who does it like Bravo. I agree. They just don't. And, like, it's a 3-part reunion, so you would think that we're not going to get any of the good stuff in part 1. You'd be wrong. So much good stuff. Sierra looks absolutely incredible.
She does.
Amanda is zannied the fuck out. but she came alive to tell Sierra to fuck off. And that didn't go over well.
I didn't see that. I didn't see a clip of that.
Oh, it's so good. So I'm excited for the next 2 parts. And Summer House season 10 is done. Now we've got In the City, and we were talking before, we don't know if they'll renew Summer House. We'll have to wait and see. But I hope that they do so that we get more KJ, Mia, Sierra, Bailey, all of the new people. And they also don't have a home for Carl, because Carl isn't on In the City, which is weird.
I low-key, though, wonder if he's, like, maybe starting to become done with it.
Yeah.
Like, because when I was listening to... He was on a podcast, and it kind of sounded like he's done.
Yeah. I wouldn't blame him. It can't be that fun to be going partying with all these kids. And he also said, he was talking about how, like, he's just so incredibly busy now with, like, softball and everything else that he has going on. So, you know, I mean, that's why Paige left, because she didn't want to spend her weekends driving to the Hamptons when she had a million other things going on. So,
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, I don't blame her either.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I watched Vanderpump Villa season 3. And the first 2 seasons are trash. I wasn't even going to watch the 3rd season, but I was like, fuck it, let me put it on in the background while I'm working. It's so good. They had, so for their groups, they have like the guest groups come. They had people from The Challenge. They had people from Love Island. Ekin-Su came. They had Bachelor people. They had drag queens. And they had the dad talk.
Gross.
So gross. Why were they even there? And it's so funny because they obviously edited Dakota out of it. But like there's some scenes where he's like speaking. So he has to be in it.
Yeah.
And it's just so funny. So the 3rd season was actually really good. Marciano is still so wet looking. He's so greasy looking.
Oh no.
And so like just filled with synthetic toxins. You know, like just puffed up and glazed up like a donut.
All right.
So icky. I could never find that man attractive. Anyway, I also watched Perfect Match, which just finished. It was only 8 episodes.
Is that normal?
No. Last time was 12 episodes.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. It was very rushed.
Okay.
It felt so quick.
Okay.
I liked it. I thought it was a good season. They tried to like switch it up a little bit, like switch up the format, which didn't really work. But there was a little bit of drama. There was like entertaining people on it. So it was a good season. And you have to watch it.
I am. I promise you. I promise.
And then last but not least, I watched Traders Canada, which is not new, but it is new to the US on Peacock. They put all 3 seasons on Peacock. I'm currently on season 3. First season was good, but not amazing. Second season was really good. And the 3rd season is really good. There's a lot of people that we know. Like there's a lot of...
Yes, an influencer I follow that I love is on season 3.
What's their name?
Sarah
Jean or Sarah, what's her name?
I can't remember her last name, but she's blonde.
Oh yeah, I know her.
She's the Bird's Papaya on social media.
Oh, I didn't know she was an influencer.
Yes.
There's a bunch of people
she's Canadian.
from Survivor. Like that we know from Survivor, obviously, because there is no Canadian Survivor. Yeah. And then also Dom from The Mole and Perfect Match. Oh, he's on it.
Okay.
So there's a lot of people that we know, which is cool.
Great.
And the 3rd season is really good so far. So I like it. And also the host, love her. She has some of the sickest outfits I've ever seen.
Oh, love that.
Oh,
we love a fashion moment.
She's bloodthirsty. And I love that.
Good.
So definitely a good addition to the franchise catalog.
Wonderful.
Okay, what other reality TV did you watch?
I watched Summer House season 4 through season 7. And I watched Winter House season 1 and season 2. I'm halfway through season 3. I'm actually looking forward to being an outsider in the current summer house climate, because now I get to witness Wes and Amanda's relationship from the start. So that's going to be kind of fun for me because I have no idea what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, clearly, obviously, I'm obsessed with Summer House because this is also why I haven't been reading, because I've just been binging it. And
it's so good.
It's very, very good. The seasons just kind of get progressively better each season. Like, I just finished season 7, and that one I think is my favorite one to date. So we'll see how the rest of them pan out. I don't necessarily love, like, the new people that come in. Like, I don't dislike Maya from season 6 and season 7, but I just feel like she doesn't bring much to the table. So I wasn't, like, a huge fan of her. But, you know, like, I love Sierra and Paige. I'm obviously a little bummed that Paige doesn't come back after season 9, but I get it. Because she's probably my favorite. And her confessionals are my favorite thing on the planet.
She wore shoulder pads to the beach.
Yep. I was like, oh, I love you.
She's so funny. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious the cast members who don't stick around for more than 2 seasons. Like,
yeah,
there are so many that come and go.
You know, and it was like, and it kind of, you know what you're signing up for when you're agreeing to be on a reality TV show. And very clearly she wants to be a private person, which Maya I'm talking about, which isn't something you can do when you put yourself in the spotlight. And so I didn't like how she was handling the Oliver situation. Like, I think that should have been broadcasted more from a viewer who wants drama, like, perspective. And the fact that she was like, oh, I can't talk to you because your mic is on. I'm like, well, that's fucking annoying. Like, why aren't you calling him out? You know? And so I think that she's just very reserved when it comes to, like, her dating life, which I get, but then also don't go on to a national show that everyone loves if you're not willing to actually participate.
Yes, and one thing about Bravo is that they hate someone who ain't participating. So if you make comments like that, like, oh, take your mic off, oh, your mic's whatever, they will spend the rest of the season editing it to make you look like a villain.
Yeah, because I would have preferred to see her call him out and for being, like, a piece of shit. Like, she did in, like, the reunion, kind of, but, like, you know, this is the whole point of the show. Like, be a little bit more aggressive, but whatever.
That's Bravo for you.
That's Bravo.
And you were telling me that you get the hype about Andy Cohen.
I do, yes, because when I watched the season 7 reunion, that was, like, the first one I felt, because there was so much that had happened in season 7, specifically with, like, the whole Carl, Lindsay, Danielle triangle, you know, and watching him put Lindsay in her place a few times was, like, really refreshing, you know, because it's just, I feel like a lot of the times hosts just kind of let whatever people say, let it go. And he very much was like, but you said this, and she's like, well, yeah, and, like, you know, so, like, I appreciate that, like, he was, like, calling people out.
Yeah, and that's why I think he was the perfect person for the Love Island reunion last year, because, you know, everyone's like, Ariana can't do this by herself. And even when we watch, like, Secret Lives, I'm like, no one is calling these people out on their shit. No one is, like, you know, playing back what they said.
Yeah.
And I just love that he does that. And then, like, the editors put in the clips to back up everything that they say. Like, they don't fuck around.
And he does all the reunions, right? For, like, all the other shows.
All the Housewives.
I'm going to watch, I'm going to deep dive into, like, the Bravo library. So
yeah, he does all of them. I mean, some of the earlier seasons of Vanderpump don't have reunions. Maybe the first 2 seasons.
I feel like reunions only became a recent thing.
Yeah,
like,
and now they're 3 parts.
Yeah, like, I would say in the past maybe 10 years, less than that, I think that people do them more so now.
Well, yeah, because people want, but then you also see on places like Netflix where they're moving away from it and they're just doing like these dumbass reunions on like Nick
Which
Vile's
I hate.
podcast.
That's stupid.
It's
Why
so stupid.
Why are you doing that?
And it's like we'd so much rather see a real reunion because we love them. It's like half of the fun is the reunion.
I agree.
So yeah, I think Eddie Cohen's the best, and he does that with all the housewives and calls them on their shit. It's very funny.
Good.
And sometimes he just sits in the middle and patiently waits for everyone to stop screaming at each other, which is also fun. For scripted TV, this is scripted / reality TV. I watched Jury Duty Corporate Retreat.
Yes, we started it. Eric and I, we got through like the first 3 episodes.
I don't know how you stopped it because I watched the whole thing in like 2 days.
I know. We really would have kept watching, and then we just, life.
I loved it so much. It's so funny. It's so funny. And like,
it is.
I loved the first season, and I forgot how much I loved the first season until I watched the second season. I watched like the bonus materials, the behind the scenes episodes. I watched all of it. I loved it so much. And then I also caught up on all of Euphoria.
Yeah, I'm not watching. I heard about the last episode, and it's just gone off the rails.
Oh yeah. I mean, I watch it to see how absolutely batshit it can get.
As you should.
And also because Zendaya is just, the way that she like transforms into Rue is unbelievable. But it's so outlandish, so ridiculous. It's so offensive to sex workers, offensive to women. It just...
Well, we've talked about this before. The fact that he was the director / creator is so, fixated on high school kids having sex. Like, it's weird.
Yeah, he's a weird dude. Also, so much like racism. There's like white dudes with like swastika tattoos using the N-word, and it's like, why? And like, so I listened to this one podcast which is 2 Black Girls, 1 Rose.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, and the way that they talk about it, they're like, I just know that this motherfucker's sitting at the writing table like, how many times can I use the N-word? Like, it's fucking weird.
100%.
Any scripted stuff that you watched this month?
Yes, I watched the Off-Campus series, which has been taking over the world, and I'm so
Heated Rivalry
excited
Part 2
about it. Yes. I read this entire series last year, which is it is the Off-Campus series. That's what it's called. And there was 5 books, for each couple, and then the 5th one was kind of like a novella-esque. Okay. All 4 couples were in it, and they each had like their little standalone story. It was very well done. I'm actually very excited because Prime did so well with Off-Campus, and every summer or every year after comes out in like a few days, and that's the Carly Fortune series. So I'm excited. And also Windy City series is going to be on Prime when that eventually gets filmed. So I think that they're doing a very good job with the book world in general. And it's just really exciting to see like all these romance novels coming to the screen. And even though they do, clearly it's smut and there's going to be a lot of like sex, they're handling it so tastefully. I know you haven't watched Off-Campus, but it was just very, very well done.
Okay.
Like I think you could watch it even not having read the books. I think.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to watch it, especially because
and it's
the internet's obsessed, and that man is hot.
I know. And it's they announced season 2 is filming now, and they're switching the order. So the couple that's going to lead season 2, their book was actually 3rd.
Okay.
But they're going to do that. And I think it makes sense because John Logan, who is 2nd, it makes sense for him to be the 3rd season because they can introduce his love interest, I think, a lot better going into this because they're just doing a really good job with it. And so I'm very excited. And, it's like blown up social media and it's made J-Lo popular again.
Is J-Lo in it?
No, but her song "On the Floor" is in it.
Oh,
because one of the characters, she dresses up as J-Lo for a party, and they actually made that part of the show where she's dancing with Dean. It's actually the video that plays on Spotify.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Yeah, and then J-Lo did a cameo video with the actress that plays Allie.
Oh, that's so fun.
So there's just, and then there's a lot of discourse, which is, so there's Liquid IV is prominent in the show, and they even talk about doing a part of the show is like a sponsorship with Garrett and John Logan and them doing it as the characters in the show, and people were like complaining about it. But then it was interesting because the creator of the show says, like, listen, if you want to have a good TV show, we need sponsors.
100%.
So we will take that money if you want better production. So get over it. Mm-hmm. And I don't think it took anything away, for me personally, but a lot of people had issues with there being like a promotion. But I mean, if you look back, so many other shows did that. That's scripted shows did that or still do.
Even if you look at influencers, people get mad when their favorite influencer does an ad video. If they can't take money from ads, they can't be a full-time influencer and put out all the content that you like.
And then, and if you don't want to watch it, then skip it. You're not obligated to watch.
It's like commercials.
Yeah.
We all used to have to watch them on TV.
Yeah. So I don't see an issue with it. After hearing her talk about it and saying this is how we create the show to make it what it is, I'm like, okay, keep it going, because this was such a well done production and everything. So I would rather see Liquid IV once in a while on my screen. Yeah. If that means I'm getting a better quality TV show.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But yeah, I think that was it. That was all I watched.
Yeah,
because I basically only watched Summer House.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I didn't watch my monthly documentary.
I actually did start The Crash, but did not finish it.
Oh, I've been watching all the clips from The Crash, and I have a couple queued up.
Yeah,
on Netflix, but I didn't get to watch any of them. So next month I'll watch 2. Okay, movies. So I went to the movies twice last month. The first time was I played hooky from work and went to see Obsession on opening day.
Which I have to tell you, a lot of people are talking about that movie.
It's made more money than Star Wars. It's setting records for the amount of money it's making.
Someone was talking about it on a podcast that I was listening to today that I never thought would be talking about it. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, it's huge.
It's making waves.
It's setting a whole lot of records for, box office numbers. It was very, very low budget, and it's opening weekend, it made 2,000 times its budget or something.
That's crazy.
Insane. So, and the director, he has a couple YouTube shorts and stuff, and he's talking about setting up a whole new universe around this concept of the One Wish Willow and stuff. So it was very well done. And the reason that I like it so much is the reason that I like horror in general, because there's so many themes and so many things to discuss about it, so many things to see in it. I can't wait to watch it again so I could see all the things that I've missed. Obviously, so it's about this guy who's in love with his best friend, but he won't tell her because he's too scared of rejection. So he buys this One Wish Willow. He wishes that she would fall in love with him, and his wish comes true. And then she gets obsessed with him, and he doesn't like it because she starts acting weird. And the fact that there's so many just dumb ass man boys defending it and being like, oh my God, Bear's not the villain. You're not even seeing the movie. She was obsessed with him and being weird. It's just so mind-blowing to see how men are purposely ignorant, but I've been watching all their press things and stuff, and them talking about it, and just really hammering home all the themes in it, who the villains are, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Making sure that there's no room for people to say that this woman wasn't like captured against her will. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So anyway, so it was really well done, and I'm so glad I saw it opening weekend because I would have felt so left out with the whole internet talking about it.
Yeah, because it like was all over the place. And I asked you, I was like, "Can I see this?" You're like, "No." I was like, "Fuck."
Definitely not in the theater. Maybe once it comes out at home, but it was creepy
I want to
as
see
fuck.
it. I want to see what
the woman next to me audibly screamed at one point.
No,
Like,
then no, thank you.
And I was like, ugh.
That was me in the theaters when I watched The Strangers. I was the only one that screamed.
Oh, I wouldn't see Strangers in the theaters. I'm trying to look up. Yeah, it has a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I was listening to Chicks in the Office today, and they were talking about how that actress wants to be the lead in Fourth Wing.
Oh,
the
really?
series that's coming. Yeah, and they saw that like Michael Jordan's company, I guess they're now following each other. So now there's like this lore that maybe she might get the lead or get some kind of part potentially in Fourth Wing. I mean, I've never read Fourth Wing, so I don't have any opinions on it, but people seem to be like okay with this. So.
Well, she was absolutely incredible in this movie. I mean, like, I walked out of there being like, this is the new like face of horror. Like, she was absolutely incredible. So I wouldn't be surprised if she gets a huge role like that. Yeah. But she was amazing. I'm looking at this. It says in the first 2 weeks, it made over $95 million.
That's crazy.
And the box office was like under $1 million. I mean, the cost to make it.
You know, it feels like movies are also making a comeback.
Good movies.
Yeah, no, but like, you know, I feel like obviously since COVID, things have just been very like rough out there.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing is that it needs to be either very original or a very beloved franchise, because there's no way, like before, people would be like, oh, hey, what should we do today? Let's all go to the movies. People aren't doing that anymore. You can't take a family of 4 to the movies. Like, it's too fucking expensive. So now people have to go for a very specific reason instead of just like a daytime activity. Like when I used to live at home and like my dad was live and stuff, like we would go to the movies all the time. My dad loved the movies. And so like if we had nothing else to do, he'd be like, let's see what's playing. Let's go to the movies today.
Yeah.
You can't do stuff like that anymore. It's just too expensive. So people are going out for specific reasons. And I think that makes such a difference, because then obviously people are talking about those movies more because they were looking forward to them. And then we went to the movies and we saw Devil Wears Prada 2.
I loved it.
I really liked it. I thought it was so much fun. It was very much the same like overall vibe.
Yes.
I didn't know what to expect. I really liked that it was about something real, like the AI crisis, the downfall of magazines and printed news. Like I had no idea what the stakes would be. The only thing I didn't like is I wasn't happy how much Miranda's character changed. I thought she became like way too sappy and lost her edge a little bit. And I know that was the point because it's been 10 years and she's supposed to be softening and stuff, but it just felt like there wasn't enough of the old Miranda for it to feel authentic. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I mean, Meryl Streep is still the best actress of our time.
Yeah, no one could ever play Miranda Priestley.
She's incredible. It's ridiculous. I could watch her for hours and hours. But overall, I really liked it. I thought Anne Hathaway's fashion was so good.
Yeah. Like for a sequel, I feel like it's like stood up pretty well to the original. Obviously not better than the original, but at least and coming out so long after the original movie, I think it really held its own.
And all of them looking exactly the same. I
know. Anne Hathaway.
It's so offensive.
Is literally just so pretty. And she just seems so down to earth. And like, I love that.
And she's having a crazy good year.
Yes.
Between this,
Verity.
Mother Mary, I think it's called. And Verity. And there was one other one.
Well, she bought the rights to Yesteryear, so I don't think that's going to be a big thing when that gets made.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one. We gotta cover that for sure. Everyone's talking about that book.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so overall, good month at the movies. We got our popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
We had our nice recliny seats.
We did.
I love the movies.
Although I didn't love the people next to me who like talked.
I almost said something to them. You should have nudged me. I would have said something to them. Because I fucking heard them yapping the whole time.
They kept like talking about like when the movie was happening, they would talk about what was happening.
Yeah.
And, like
they were watch at home people.
Yeah.
That shit drives me crazy.
Me
Wait
too.
and watch it at your house.
Don't come to the movies if you're gonna talk. My cousin does that sometimes.
No, I would be like, you can't sit with me.
Mm-hmm. I used to hate going to movies with her.
But then at home, I'm a yapper.
Oh yeah, seriously,
Eric used to get so mad at me because we couldn't watch a movie without me yapping through the whole thing.
No, I do it too.
But at the movies,
or like if I'm watching a movie that I've seen already with someone and I want them to love it as much as I do, so I'm like, hey, was that funny?
Did you like that part? Did you see? Did you hear what they said? Did you see it? Did you catch that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same way. That was me trying to show Allison Heathers, which is one of my favorite movies, and she fell asleep. I was so upset. I was like, wake up! Anyway, whatever. The stakes are too high.
Mm-hmm.
Next month I've got at least one movie that I've got to go see, so we'll see what else comes out. All right. Podcasts from last month?
I don't remember. Well, I did listen to Carl Radke was on Conversations with Cam, and he talked a lot. It was interesting because obviously at that point when I listened to it, I was still very new to Summer House, and I actually hadn't watched season 5 yet. And he talked about his brother dying and how he was in the house when he found out, and how like that event in his lifetime led to like his journey with sobriety and everything. And he talked about a lot of things that like I wouldn't have known had I watched Summer House in the past, because like he talked about what happened in between the filming of season 5 and season 6, and so it was really like refreshing to hear that even when I was in the midst of watching him like go batshit crazy on Summer House. So that was actually like a very good episode.
Yeah, it's so crazy to see him now, and obviously how different he is, and he's so open about his past and so open about how he would behave differently and stuff like that. So I really like that, because I think he feels a sense of kind of responsibility to the viewers and to, you know, because people have reached out to him and said how much he's helped them and like how his openness has helped them and stuff. So I think that he really feels that like, not pressure in a good way. You know what I mean? I like Carl now, not at the beginning.
Yeah, I kind of have like a love-hate with him, because while I liked season 7, I didn't like him in season 7.
Yeah. I didn't like him or Lindsay in season 7.
Same.
Yikes. All right. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Well, that's all we have for you this month. If you like what you heard, please make sure to follow, subscribe, and rate and review the podcast on whatever platform you're listening on. If you have any book recommendations or questions for us, you can email us at fullybookedcalfpod@gmail.com. If you're looking for any of the promo codes or the links for ads that are sponsors to these episodes, they're in our show notes. It's where you can find all of the promo codes, all the websites, all the information that you need. So even if you skip past them ads, you can still use our code. And we would really appreciate it. Also go and follow us on our socials to see our upcoming reads, or on Instagram and TikTok at fullybookedcalfpod. Thanks for checking us out, and remember,
if you need us, we're fully booked.
Bye.
Bye.